Irris Makler standing by. Hello to you, Irris. The Israeli unity government, the war cabinet, doubling down here. And just moments ago, it released a statement saying that 258 Israeli soldiers killed since the Hamas attack. It seems like this ground invasion is not if, but a matter of when.
I agree with that because when I hear what is being said here, it's I think this attack with almost 1,400 Israelis killed really in the space of 24 hours, they simply die from their wounds received on that first day. I think something inside Israel has snapped and they now are speaking of removing Hamas from power. That's it, no ifs or buts. And in order to do that, they say they have to go in and they have to go under. Because although the people have no place to go under, the Hamas leadership is quite safe and it is presumed has all it needs down there, including fuel generators and comms. And of course, rockets, they're still coming into Israel. So this feeling that I get from listening to people, leaders speaking here, is that this time it's different. They're not going to put up with Hamas remaining in power. The chief of staff said yesterday that certain leaders, and he named Yahya Sinwar, the leader of Hamas, others are dead men walking. And we've heard we're going to destroy Hamas, we're going to eliminate Hamas, we're going to dismantle Hamas. So I think you're right. It's when they go in, how many civilians will have moved? I did hear from the IDF spokesman this morning. He said it may take more than 24 hours for those civilians to go. That's fine. If they want to be safe, they have to go. So that is another indication to me that they are definitely planning some kind of wide-ranging ground offensive that will be above ground and below ground. And I would not be surprised if an end of this will be, well, actually, I'll see if you want to discuss this or not. Will there be a humanitarian corridor and who would go in and who would go out?
Yeah, here's real quickly on that front. We hear Hamas claiming that 13 hostages, Israeli hostages, were killed by Israeli airstrikes.
Well, there's been Hamas claims of that from the first day. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying you can't corroborate it. Excuse me. On the second day, I think there was an announcement that 4 hostages had been killed. On the third day, there was an announcement that they were going to kill the hostages hour by hour. The hostages are very much a bargaining chip and a publicity tool, I think, for Hamas. And it could well be true. The level of airstrikes in the Gaza Strip is something I've never seen in all the years I've been reporting here for you and all the previous conflicts with Hamas and Israel in Gaza that I've covered. It could well be true, but it could also be part of the psychological warfare that we see with the hostages playing a part in this backwards and forwards. Just the other day, I heard from Hamas, for example, that they had not taken or harmed any women or children. Well, we've seen footage that they released or that they have put on social media. That isn't true. Not everything that they say is true, though this could very well tragically be true.
All right, Irris, thank you very much. Irris Makler reporting from Jerusalem.